onto a story that we've been following for a long time here, almost a year on CNBC TV 18. Nearly a year after the Road Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari promised a national scrappage policy, his ministry has released a concept note, and surprise, surprise, the proposals in the note are in line with CNBC TV 18's first report. Shweta, Kothari, who broke that story, reports that the crucial proposal involves the voluntary fleet modernization for vehicles bought on or before the 31st of March 2015, a move that will see nearly 28 million vehicles driving off our roads.
Road Minister Nitin Gadkari has been very clear. He means business, and his intent is translating into action. Take, for instance, this promise he made almost a year ago.
Anyone who surrender his old car to the factory, where he will get a certificate, and if he can get that certificate when he purchase the new vehicle from new company, he will get some 25 to 30,000 rupees discount. We are going to recommend it to the finance ministry. Anywhere any person who surrender his old car, then for purchasing of new car, we can give him some tax concessions.
Today, a concept paper has been released for public discussion. This paper proposes a three-tier incentive scheme for the replacement of old vehicles, be it cars, bikes, buses and even trucks. An old vehicle, of course, means any vehicle purchased on or before 31st of March 2005. Incentive 1, a 50% excise duty exemption on the purchase of a new vehicle under this scheme. So if you buy a 7 lakh rupee Maruti Swift, which attracts an excise duty of 12% or 84,000 rupees, you will have to pay just 42,000 rupees as duty. Of course, this is subject to the Finance Ministry approval. Incentive 2. Vehicle manufacturers will be asked to offer and absorb special discounts to customers. And Incentive 3. The vehicle owners will receive scrap value by selling the old vehicle to a scrapyard. Initial industry reactions have been favorable.
While we are bringing in newer technology, and newer technology in terms of emission, in terms of safety, we also need to address the vehicles which are on the road. And many of these vehicles are from the earlier era, where the emission standards were of the earlier times, and they may not conform to the newer standards which are going to come in place. In addition to that, also the safety standards have changed over. So maybe it is wise enough to remove these vehicles from the marketplace, from the roads, so that there is an improved emission standards as well as the safety standards.
This enthusiasm stems from historical experience. Remember, in early 2009, UK introduced a similar scrappage scheme that gave vehicle owners up to £2,000 in incentives, and that sent sales volume spiking 20%. For the Indian government, this will mean killing two birds with one stone. Give the auto sector some relief by boosting vehicle sales, and reduce carbon emission by driving old vehicles off-road, and bringing in vehicles with cleaner and greener engines. In New Delhi, Shweta, Kothari.